Welcome to Batty on Bench, your bitch's favourite podcast, you know. We're
Mm-hmm.
out here. Episode
Yeah.
5 it should be. Episode
We're on
5.
five.
We're
We
progressing
ain't quit. We
slowly,
ain't
innit?
quit yet. You know.
We're progressing slowly. What's something that happens when you're 5 years old? We're going like year primary foundation.
But when you're 5 years old,
What do you do when you're 5 years old, innit?
I'm not gonna lie.
Reception. That's what it is. That's
You know
reception.
what's crazy? Yeah, I don't remember anything before the age of 10.
I remember I had a trip to Egypt when I was 3. I remember that.
I just
'cause
remembering. I've been remembering weird things. Like when I see a picture or something of when I was like 3, I'll be like, I remember you taking that picture.
I remember, what's it called? I used to have this little Warrior the Racing car toy, innit? And then my cousin, his name's Casey. Man, I love this car. It wasn't actually Warrior. It was like one of his friends or something. I think it was like a supercar, I think. And I had him at the poolside, and my friend was like, "Oh yeah, you know they updated the thing, innit? And you can like drive it in water now." And I was like, "No, you're joking, fam. You got to be joking me."
My mind
And
is
so.
blown.
And so I drove it into the water, and it just malfunctioned, innit? Because it's 2009 technology, fam. That's not meant to work in the water. And he started laughing. I just started crying, bro. Because that was my favorite toy, imagine. Because it was a remote control thing, innit? Child. Wasted the battery, wasted my mom's money, everything. And I was the one that got shouted at for it. Pissed it. I still got people that nigga today. Actually, I don't, because he's cool now. But
yeah. I have a little story time for you.
I've not been told this audience, so by the way, if this story is dead, don't blame me, okay? Just gotta
That's
that.
true. That's true. If it's dead, I'm gonna feel really upset because it was really underwhelming. It was a big
But I just
deal
be
at
telling
the
the
time.
story, just not hear me laugh, not once. That's real.
It's not really a funny story, but there's a lead on question to this.
Is it juicy? Is it juicy?
It was juicy at work. Juicy.
Oh, okay.
So like
that could be like
exactly. Mark, be either way, bro.
Mark forgot to refill the milkshake machine. Oh my god. Or it could be Mark was jeeting Pamela over the desk, man. That's the kind of workplace kind of drama that it could be. It could be either.
So what's it? You know the area I'm in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to work just as per usual, fam. Starting clocking in at 11 a.m. Because some of us have to wake up early, unlike you. Waking up whenever.
I wake up when I wake up, and I go to sleep when I go to sleep. It's summer. It's summer.
Waste, man. Anyway, I get to work, yeah. Doing my normal stuff. This brother comes up to me. Yeah. This brother's like 19, 18, like some tall dark skin brother. We're 6 foot, so he's like 6'2", 6'3". He's lanky though, like he's skinny. He's like, "Oh, can I get a tray, bro?" I'm confused, like a tray.
The man just want, like when you have the eating tray. The man just want the eating tray.
He just wants the tray, because normally we just give all the food in a bag, because unless you specify, can't be asked, because you can still use the bag and eat in, fam. Like it's calm. So man's like a tray, but for me, it's too early for this. I'm here like a tray, like what? Like an ashtray, fam. You wanna bun a spliff or something, like?
Man still got the sleep dirt in his eyes still.
Exactly.
There just like, what are you talking about,
a
man?
tray, bro. And then it clocks. Oh, a tray. Yeah. So I get him a tray. I come back. He's like, "Oh, can I get the sauces, fam?" And I'm like, "What sauces do you want, fam?"
He's like, a tray with sauce.
He's like, "No, I already gave him his food. It's after he wanted the tray."
Oh, okay.
So then he's like, "Oh, can I get all the sauces?" And I'm like, "What sauces do you want, bro?" And he's like, all of them. I'm like, which ones though? Because some of them you gotta pay for, innit? And it's just a protocol. And I'm just like, "Oh yeah, which ones, bro?" Then this man's ego is hurting for some reason. He just here like, "Fam, you think I'm a punk, bro? Like, give man the sauces and that, like, I want my sauces, bro."
Man about to back at a knife
over
some McDonald's barbecue sauce, bro.
Man was ready to back out the shing shang over some sweet and sour. So I'm like, "Which sauces do you want, G?" Yeah, and I was like, and he just
man's puffing out his chest now, innit? Yeah, you're at my establishment, bro. There's a divider between us, man.
Behind the counter, innit? I'm like, "Which sauces do you want, man?" Anyway, he tells me, he just points all of them. I just gave him all the free ones, fam. I just give him one of each, yeah. My man goes. He goes and sits down on the corner, fam. And now sometimes we have to do these things, yeah, but you have to take the food to the car, like when they come through drive-through. So you actually have to walk
Okay.
out and go to the car in the car park and take their food in it. So someone tells me they always make from all the women at my workplace, because you know they're real short in it. They always make the brother have to go and do it, fam. Like they're all shook to leave the counter,
Yeah,
fam.
because to be honest, as a woman, having to go to a nigga's car, that's probably scary, bro. Like just going up to a nigga's car,
Nah, they always
just
make me do
short
it,
as
man.
hell and weak. Yeah,
They
because
kn-
you're a tall black
They
man.
they
Imagine,
hate, they hate going once they cross that counter. They're shook, fam.
I would be too as a short, defenseless woman, fam.
Man said defenseless.
No, because the way you're describing it, I'm not trying to go to, because she probably saw that ordeal, innit?
Yeah,
And
they
she's not
probably
trying to
did.
go to some 6'3" black man shouting over sauce bread. I'm
Nah,
not
but
going.
anyway,
I
nah, that's not.
myself am not going,
That's
let alone
yeah,
if
you
I'm
have to
like
go
some
on your
5'2"
own,
little
But
woman.
anyway,
Nah.
so no, the brother that was arguing over sauce, he went and sat down in a corner, fam. This is someone else I have to go to. So I
So
take
he's
this tray.
plotting.
I take the tray, yeah, and I know as soon as I cross this counter, yeah, this brother's gonna try to move to me, innit? Eh? He's gonna try to do something, fam. Eh? Hey, pause.
I want a different kind of. I know
Shut
you know how
up.
to order sauce, bruv.
Shut
Order
up.
sauce.
Anyway, as soon as I get out, I know this guy's gonna try to do something, innit? So I go out, yeah. I go through the doors. I give other man his feed, yeah. As I'm coming back through the doors, yeah, this guy's all doing up the whole bad man thing. Like he's got his hand in his fist there, like, do you know who I am, bruv? Like, big man thing, yeah. You're giving man bare attitude, you know. Like, are you good, bruv? Like,
Man's G checking you over some sauce,
man was
bruv.
G checking me over sauce, bruv. Like, what? Man says, do you know who I am, bruv? Like, do you know these are my ends, you know? Like,
I'm M2 Trappy, fam.
Man
What
said
you
I'm
talking
KT
about?
Trappy, wet man up in the splashy, do a quick
What you
little
talking
dashy,
about?
like.
How are you trying to flex in McDonald's at 11 a.m., bruv?
11 a.m. man's in some dead Adidas tracksuit that he got from Sports Direct. Here doing that. Do you know who I am, fam? Do you know who I am?
Get
Now,
a job, bro. Road's overrated.
my
fam.
man's
Get a job.
really here, like, fam. You chose to do this job, you know. Like, you, this is your job, you know. You chose to do this, fam. Like, do you know who I am, fam? Anyway, I'm not trying to aggravate the situation, innit? Eh? So I'm just here. I'm like, bruv, let me just go inside, bruv. Let me just carry on my day. Big man saying, let me just carry on my day. This man's
my money that I can use.
Man just says, let me get my peas. I'm just here like, let me get my peas and go, fam. Because you're on road, yeah, making less money than me, bruv. And you might go jail tomorrow, cuz.
Can't even put the money in your bank, fam.
Even fam, you got your money in under your mattress, bruv, right? Under your stinking nut-filled mattress. Anyway,
Crusty.
so he's
Lift that shit up, just breaks.
He's here G checking me over sources. But now we're outside there. We're at the doors, but we're outside. Yeah. So like no one else can really see what's going on. Now I'm not too sure, but because when you go to do the park order, you have to take the food on a tray, innit? But I have a tray in my hand right now, and I'm thinking if this guy punches me, yeah, I'm gonna move this tray so that he punches the tray, fam. So I'm like,
what with the security guards? So
fam, there's no security, but they're waste, man, bruv. They don't do nothing, fam.
Why don't they? Man said they're all there. They're all there. Remember when I came there to visit you?
Yeah.
They were watching me when I came, and I just got an apple pie, fam. They were watching me like I'm about to steal the thing. But then when some nigga coming in to scrap, fam, like,
fam, the security weren't even there yet, bruv. I swear them man are lazy, fam. They only come in like the only time you can guarantee they come in is on event days. And they still don't do nothing, bro. Oh, I got another story for you, fam. I got bare stories in the past few days, man. But anyway, this guy G checking me. I'm like, if this guy in my head, what I'm saying is, yo, let me just go inside, bro. But I'm like in my head, because you know when they're all punching their hand into their fist or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, if this guy swings, I'm gonna put this tray up so he punches this tray and I'm finna rock him, fam. And then I'm finna go back inside.
Sauce,
and then I'm finna go inside, bro. Anyway, he keeps G checking me. Essentially, I just walk in and I'm like, yes, brother, let me just go inside, innit? Now I'm just thinking. Obviously, he said he lives in the same area as me, innit? So you know, like, you know the park.
No one used to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's from that estate over there. You get me? I'm thinking he probably lives around there. But he says we live in the same area, so I'm probably gonna bump into him again still. So I go back now and I'm thinking, yo, this brother, I'm thinking, brother, imagine this brother comes back, yeah, and tries to jump me when I finish my shift or something. Because he seems like the type of guy that's got nothing to do, fam. So I'm here to my.
Stab you over some sauce, bro.
So I'm here. My man's ego was hurting, fam. So I'm here. I go to my boss. I'm like, yeah, this guy tried to threaten me. Like, what do I do? Like, what can I say? Because this has never happened.
It's only my 5th day out here,
It's
fam.
only my 5th day, and I'm out here getting threats, bro. Like, I'm
over sauce,
over sweet and sour. I'm just here like, yo, like if this guy comes back, yeah, can I rock him and just say self-defense, fam? Like, am I good to just dash the tray at his head and like just carry on moving, fam? Because I'm not trying to get fired after 1 week, bro. Like,
something happened to this nigga, bro. Like he must have got like kicked out his mum's yard or like
something, bro. Man's ego was hurt.
You can't just be coming to McDonald's with that kind of. No, he must have been bullying the little women working there, fam. Just go in there, just give me all the sauce, fam. And they're like, okay. And then man sees a nigga and he's like, oh, I need to assert my authority, fam. They need to know I'm Mr. McDonald's out here, fam.
I'm KT Trappy, bro. You know who I am.
KT Trappy, I own this McDonald's, fam. This part of my
my man was bare doing. I'm like, I come to this McDonald's regular, you know. Like, this is my ends, you know.
I bring my boys and my galley to this McDonald's, fam. I can't be getting disrespected, bruv.
I got so many stories, bro. But anyway, my man, he's gone now. So I go to my boss, like, what do I do, fam? My boss sees him, and he's just like, my boss is just like, yeah, just allow it in it. Like, don't threaten him. Obviously, you can't do that. They go and check the CCTV because they're trying to. I'm assuming my boss is just want to check that I didn't do nothing wrong in it. Like, I didn't aggravate the situation. I wasn't there like, yeah, what you gonna do, fam? I dare you do something, innit? But they checked the CCTV cameras. I was all good, innit? And then everyone's all asking me, fam, yo, are you alright? Are you alright? Are you
Man
good?
got clout. Man got clout.
Man got clout in the building, fam. Man was clouted up for the day. Mm-hmm. And then all my boys that are like our age as well, they were all on break, fam. None of them was there. It was just bare little women, fam. None of you can back me if something happened.
I know if one of those niggas were there, fam. One of the niggas, they would have been all smoke. They would I wouldn't have it. I could never be there. I could never be there.
If one of the niggas was there, then I might have been a bit more brave. Yeah, I might have been a bit more risky with what I was gonna say. But
I was there when it was happening. Malik, me personally, I wouldn't have it. But you do you, bruv. Like,
I can't. I could. First of all, payday's coming up, bro. I can't be like getting fired the day before I get paid, bro. Like, man's trying to get his pay.
Imagine saying that to your dad.
The thing is, the day when I came back to my dad was bare cool, fam. My dad was like, yeah, if you see this, brother, tell me, fam. Because you said,
because I feel like parents, they're the only one that's allowed to abuse their child, fam.
Literally, my dad be like,
my dad's the only one allowed to abuse
my dad's literally like, I'm the only one that can punch you in your face, bro. If anyone else does that, that's
any other nigga do it, I'm punching him. I'm rocking him in it because he's a grown nigga. He's 18, bro. You're meant to have sense at that point.
My man's here G-checking me like, how old are you, bro? How old are you, fam? And I wasn't trying to tell him, like, I wasn't trying to give my man any hints. I was like, fam, I'm old enough to work here, innit? Like, that's it, bro.
G-checking. This story is because niggas G-checking a younger at McDonald's over some extra sauce, bruv.
That's what he's G-checking me for, you know? I'm bearing
what kind of masculine? That's some inferiority complex, isn't it? Man said, why is he asking me questions about the sauce, fam? Why didn't you just give it to me? What, nigga? Go get a gal or something, fam. Because right now you see
something, bro. My man says like, do you know who I am, bro? Like, shut up.
Bro. You got too much time on your hands, fam. Literally. You're not KSI, fam. Yeah. But I said, do you know who I am?
I was so tempted to say nah, bro, when I don't care, fam. But
I got 500 followers on TikTok and you don't know who I am, fam.
I was cautious because I was outside of the shop, bro. Like imagine this man.
Things could have happened. Things could have escalated.
Like, there's no cameras.
He's not gonna stab you inside the shop.
Exactly.
He's not gonna stab you inside the shop.
What, in the shop I was calm. Outside I was like, if this man just bangs out a knife, yeah, I'm gonna dash. That's why I'll leave my job. I would just quit.
I can never be at the McDonald's and someone back at a knife at me over some sauce, bro. I would have to tell it. I would have to go out to big man over some sauce, bro. I'm gonna have to put.
Like,
I'm gonna have to put my arm on his shoulder, like, calm down, bro.
I'm gonna have to use
are we about to throw
counsel,
away our lives over some McDonald's sauce, bro?
You're really about to dig out my lungs for that.
It's a little 25 milliliter container, fam, of sauce, and you're about to kill me over this, bruv.
The shit's free, fam.
Because you're not getting away with this. Because you're not stabbing a nigga outside the McDonald's and not expecting to get caught. You're getting caught. So what's the point of this?
There's no point, bruv. Like,
what is the point? Man said you're willing to sacrifice your life over some 0p sauce. It's not even wasting money. You're not losing anything.
The thing is free, fam. Bear in mind,
the thing is free.
You know the sauces on the other side of the counter. Like, it wasn't even like he was getting takeout. You know, you can get the little holders thing, and you can get the little pump thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's sauces. Like, he was fighting me over free sauces that you don't even need me to get. You can get it yourself, bruv. Like, what are you doing, fam? Like, it's literally next to you. You don't even need my help to get this, fam.
Man said he already paid for the meal, got the tray already, and man said, "Let me get all the sauce." And you were like, "Wait, what? Can you expand? Like,
I was just like, which
all
one
of it, or do you want all the free
ketchup,
ones?" And he was like,
barbecue?
"Do you know who I am?" That's
like,
an escalation, fam. That's escalation. Something's got to be wrong with this nigga. Like, he must have lost his car. Lost his gal. Friends must have betrayed him.
His gal must have been cheating his best friend or something, man.
Because you can't be coming up with me that kind of chest. Because if it was me, I would have folded. I would have been like, bro, I don't even know. Must been stuck. Bro, I ain't even know about all that. Like, I don't know if it's part of the protocol.
Just walked away and go sit on back.
I don't know if it's like part of I can go ask my manager, you know, if you need it. I'm not giving him the tray. I'm like, because I'm thinking he's gonna get the tray and rock me across the face with it. So I'm thinking the worst possible situation. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if it's part of the protocol that I can give you all this sauce, bro. Like, let me ask my superior. I disappear to the back and I'm not coming out for 30 minutes. I'm checking the cameras, just watching to see when nigga disappear, fam.
Anyway, that was the day, innit, fam. I'm not gonna lie though, the shit's got me paranoid, fam. Anytime I have to take food outside, I'm checking my shoulders like I'm on the football pitch. I'm like, yo, who's that over there, cuz?
Just about to just see it. Just, yo, fam. About to drop the food and run.
If I hear someone go, yo, and I see this, but I'm running, fam. Because I know he's bring.
Oh, it's about to turn into what's it called? Blue Story. About to get bricked.
I'm about to get bricked. Now, if I see him with it, because I know I'm finna see him again, yeah. And I was telling my story to my parents, yeah. And my dad was like, "Watch, fam. If you see this, brother, you gotta tell me, fam." And I was like, "Well, we finna rock him, fam."
And your dad finna rock him because your dad. Your dad don't even need to rock him, fam. Your dad's presence, fam. I'm not gonna lie. I saw your dad once. I saw your dad once, and he was sat down, and he was just angry. And because I saw your mom, and your mom saw me probably. And she was probably gonna say hi to me. Yeah. But I saw your dad just angry, and I was gonna go and be like, "Oh, hi, Mike's dad," because I'm trying to build bonds in it. You can't have beef with your friends' parents, innit?
Yeah.
You always just be cordial. Hey uncle, hey auntie, Big man, I'm walking by. This man sat there, like legs spread, hand on chin, like a fucking king, bro. Just sat there, like he owned the place, just radiating energy, and I'm there just like, I just walked by and walked to my mum. Because my mum must have saw me just look. Because I saw that nigga and I was like, that has to be Malik's dad. That has to be. Because that nigga was radiating. I was more scared of him than I am of my own dad, fam. I'm not going to lie.
that nigga was just radiating anger, bro. Like,
he just had an aura. Because if he wasn't angry, I feel like I could probably chat to him. It'd be like, oh, we're gone.
He's just angry for
like, hello, you know, I'm Malik's friend. And she's going to be like, oh, is that what Malik's feeling? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you went up to him on that day, you would have probably said some dumb shit like that.
And I would have just been like, and your mom would have been like, whatever your dad's name is, you just said it, and I would be like, just run away, like, cause I'm not confronting this nigga in any kind of. I would have needed to be completely chill. I would need to see this nigga at gym or something, and then like, and be like, oh, like, you're Malik's friend, isn't it? And I'll be like, yeah. And he'll be like, oh, nice. I feel like that's the only situation.
You know what you look like now, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Wait, what? Yeah, you know when I was telling him I was going you remember my birthday and I had that bit at roller coaster trying to go gym, fam.
Yeah.
And he thought we were doing criminal activities, fam. He was like, "Who is this brother, fam? Show me this brother, bro. Who does he look like?" So now I have to bring out the school pictures, and be like, "It's him, fam." So yeah, he knows what he look like.
Let's show him my prom picture so he doesn't think I'm disgusting, fam.
No, this was back in April, bro.
Your dad's intimidating, fam. Your dad's intimidating. It's that. Because he's a first gen immigrant. He came in from Africa, innit?
Man's one of them. My man's from out of the jungle, fam.
Because my dad, he's first gen, but from Jamaica. He was on working on fields, innit? Like, man was like new when he was younger. Because I'm not. Have I told you this story where he was working on this field? There was this one white girl in the
house, on the balcony or something.
And she was watching him on the fields, innit? And man was with his friends, just working, innit? And then the girl calls him over. Man goes up to the room, and he's like, man, passed on that awkwardness to me, fam.
Yeah, you got stuck with that. But yeah,
and your dad's out here fighting lions and killing tigers, fam.
I imagine if I bump into this guy at the gym, it's gonna be a juicy encounter, fam. Cause I'm cool at the gym. At the gym it's calm because I know. At
the gym we got. I feel like if a beef starts at the gym, they're gonna back you. They're gonna back you. We got the Indian auntie there. She's ready to back any kind of beef. I feel like she's one of the type that will run up with roll up with her newspaper and start whacking them.
The Indian auntie is literally the auntie to everyone. She's with the wildest brothers in the gym. So I'm good. If the thing happens in the gym. Like, you know the white guy that you said want to talk to with the Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows me, fam. He knows everyone, bruv. If things get heated in the gym, I'm good, bro. I'll tell you, I beg you.
No, because you can't, because he's gonna be coming at you with bravado, isn't it? If you remain chill, like don't even stop your workout, just remain chill. Man's about to be just at you with bravado, and niggas are gonna be watching, obviously, because no one shouts at the gym, really. No, pretty quiet. It's a pretty quiet place, unless someone's sitting like a PR or something, something like that. No one really shouts.
All you hear is
no one really talks, to be honest.
Like, everyone's got their headphones in. All you hear is like the weights just clinging, like.
You hear weights clinging. You hear a cheeky.
Or like all you just hear grunting, like.
And then you hear the dead music in the background. That's all you really hear.
Yeah. It's actually, now that you say, the gym's actually bare quiet, to be honest.
Because no one's in there. No one's in there except for when we're in there. We're joying, we're chatting when we're in there, fam.
if the music was off, if the gym music was off, it would be quiet.
It would just be and the niggas just dropping weights, and that's it. And then you hear like a couple friends just like no, and that's it. But if someone comes out there, so what are you saying, blood? Are you McDonald's, man? Everyone's turning around to look at him. And because at that point, when people are looking at you, that's when niggas start acting like wild. Because
that's when everyone's ego starts getting involved.
Yeah, because they're not trying to look like a bitch. Because they're seeing 16-year-old man shorter than me standing up to me, and this is my end. This is meant to be my territory. I can't be having that.
If he came up to me like that in the gym, the best thing I would do is probably just stay chill. Because then I know as soon as I stay chill, if my man moves anything. I know, because the one guy always backs the guy that seems in the right. So if I remain chill, everyone's gonna naturally back me. And now
you never back the aggressor, like, because that's the thing when you're in a fight. Because if you're the nigga that throws the first punch, you're instantly the bad guy.
You're instantly it's instantly your fault, fam.
Because even say in the McDonald's thing when you were holding the tray and he was like getting ready to like he looked like he was back. If you rocked him first, you're getting fired that day.
If I rocked him first. You know what? Yeah, the scary thing was, it was not that he was gonna fight me. It was that I didn't know what I could and couldn't do yet. Like
didn't know the limitations.
I didn't know what I'm allowed to do. So that's the thing. I wanted to punch him, but I didn't want to lose my job. I wanted to do it, but at the same time, I didn't want to get rocked first. Because when you get rocked first, you're the underdog. Because now you're all dazed and shit.
No. Maybe you just wake up. You're just like, oh, what is he gonna do? You blink for a second, wake up, everyone's surrounding you. You're just slumped outside.
That's the thing.
Just slumped outside. Just got like chips across your face.
No, because that's the thing, yeah. You know what? Like when like you're in a fight, when you rock someone first and you're now the aggressor, like, and they're holding you, you can feel their strength, so you can gauge it. Like, it's hard to explain, but if you've been in a fight, you would know. if you get rocked first, fam, it's long. Cause now
it's long, but you have to have it. You have to get it and firm it, and then start the fight. Cause you cannot be the aggressor. If you're the aggressor, there's this one fight video, right, where the girl's recording it, and the guy, not the girl, some other guy's recording it, and the girl, and it's this beef between two guys, and the guy, and one of the guys' girl is like, "Stop! This isn't you!" And then the guy, he backs off his top, innit?
Yeah.
And if you back off your top, you better win the fight, innit?
If you back off your top, you have to wrap it. You have to smoke up that.
You got to win the fight. And the nigga rocks the nigga with his top off first, knocks him out, fam, knocks him out, and then all the guy, cause you gotta respect the 1v1. But after the 1v1's over, I know what you mean respect, fam. Cause what do you want me to do? You're down already. So all the friends started coming in, just taking shit out the guy's pockets.
Man said they robbed you.
And then the girl started sitting on the guy, being like, "No, leave him alone." And all the niggas are just robbing him, and the girl is just sat there crying on the man's back.
Cause I didn't want to get rocked. I didn't want to get rocked, fam.
But after that, imagine trying to chat to your gal after she saw you get knocked out, robbed,
I'm not gonna
and then she had to go on your back to defend you.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. A lot of men don't like Andrew Tate, but he said this one thing, yeah.
Nah, shut up. We're not bringing up Andrew Tate.
Nope. Allow me. He said this one thing, yeah. Is if you get in a fight, yeah, the best thing is for your girl not to get involved in it. Because they were like, imagine this. When you get in a fight and you have your girl with you, your girl is always trying to grab your arms, fam. Like, she's always trying to say, babe, no. But my man's being honest, fam. That's my weapon right now, fam. I need my arm to punch my man. Because if she grabs your arms and she's like, babe, no. This man's gonna rock me, and then you're gonna be there crying, and I'm gonna look like a bitch. And then what?
I'm not trying to get in a fight, Andrew. Fighting's not my motive. I'm a talker, fam.
I'm not gonna lie. I was vexed because normally if I went gym, because when was it? It was yesterday, innit? Yeah. I didn't come back from gym. I didn't go gym that morning, yeah, and I was vexed. Yeah. Because I was like, because when I go gym and I come back, I swear I'm in the mood to fight anyone, fam. I'd be like, come on, dude. This blood is running through my veins, fam.
This is where we're different, because you're in the mood to fight anyone. I'm in the mood to chat to any gal I see. If I'm on the road, because you know the road when you're walking, because you don't have to walk out the gym to walk to my bus stop, fam. And I still got a little bit of sweat on me from like this treadmill in it, and I feel like I'm glistening in the sunlight, and I'm like, no gal can chat to me, right? If I run into a gal right now that I know, fam, I'm risen her right here and then. See, and the thing is though, if they actually came up, I'd just be like, hi, so how's summer going? Yeah, I just walk away. You on a holiday? No? Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just leave it there, because my riz is I can't start conversations, fam. I can hold it, but because to me, I'm thinking if I was in that situation, like what? Because it's weird to think of someone just walking up to you and talking to you, especially if you don't know them. That's why I can never approach a girl on the street on like a go on thing. I would have to like there has to be a situation where I get there's a reason why I'm talking to you, because I can never just come up to you and just be like, yeah, so hi, my name's Kieran, because to me, I'm just about to be there like, yeah, so what's your snap? And I don't know what I'm doing anymore, because Snap's not my territory of work, innit?
That's not mine. That's not mine.
I don't like Snap. I don't like it. I don't like Snap.
I'll be able to know in a few days, innit? In a few days, I'll be able to give you my opinion.
Snap is shit. Snap is genuinely a shit. It's a shit social media in general.
You're gonna get hate for that.
I don't care.
Well, yeah.
If they use Snap, I don't need to chat to them, fam.
Yeah, that was. I think that was this ep, innit? Egos, fam. Everyone needs to pack their
egos over McDonald's sauce, fam.
Man said I will bag you up, you know. Give me my barbecue sauce, fam. Give me that sweet curry thing as well, you know.
But chef a nigga up over like 12 different little packages of sauce, man.
I swear, I hate customers, fam. People have mad egos, fam. So like
that could never be how you die, bro. That could never be how you die, because I'd be sad.
And you saw me a couple of years before as well.
Yeah, I'd have to laugh, innit? Because
man said that's how
you can't come up to me and be like, yeah, Kira, we're gonna be some of the biggest podcasters, top five comedy podcasts in the UK, and then yeah, Malik, come on next episode. Yeah, Malik got he got killed in McDonald's, his job, over some sauce. The nigga rocked him so hard. He fell to the ground, hit the back of his head, and died.
Literally.
They came outside. He was covered in mayonnaise, ketchup, all the sauces covered him. It was a pretty bad sight to see. His legs were folded. It was not a good sight to see.
He was covered in sauces.
But yeah, we have to cancel the podcast now. His funeral's about to be on Wednesday.
Man said he was covered in mayonnaise. His legs were folded. I could never forget the get rocks and their legs.
Because you're holding the tray in it. So if you got rocks, tray's going up, you're falling to the ground, the thing's falling all over you, and niggas dashing, fam. So you're about to just be covered in just all the food, about to have a Big Mac on your forehead, fam.
Man, I could never see a nigga get rocked and their legs are folded. Yeah, I could bet. Oh, okay, that's
you know when a nigga dying, they do like the chalk outline. But we sat there like that, just folded.
Like I'm meditating or something.
That lame 27-year-old come out just and then she just start laughing.
I love her, bro.
Just start laughing.
Never happened, bro.
Malik.
I'd be so vexed at the ghost time. I'll be vexed, bro. Like,
all that clout from being like the nigga that went off against the bad guy at McDonald's, just all that clout just turns to misery, fam. I'd have to leave the job. I couldn't go back into the workplace.
I can't leave, fam. I'm dead. I mean, my legs on the floor. You know, my legs are folded. Man said my autopsy he was covered in mayonnaise, so he couldn't find the cut.
You can't get dropped. That is probably the most embarrassing way to get dropped. Outside of your work, after you had all this bravado, not bravado, but you had
all this
energy in the
inside.
shop. And then when you leave, you get rocked, and the nigga, all the food, condiments, all the food just drops on you. Got milkshake on your legs, everything, fam.
The thing is, even if I didn't die, and I just got rocked and he left, I would leave the job. I quit, bro. There's no way I can.
Yeah, because you can't walk.
I can't walk back in.
Because you're about to be walking in just bare loopy, just like stumbling, and the nigga's about to walk.
The thing is, customers are so rude, fam. So like, the thing is, I swear, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be on smoke with the customers. I be like, yo, bruv, come get your food, fam.
They'd probably record it and laugh at you, fam. No, because I'd probably laugh too. I could never see that.
Fam,
I just seen a nigga get knocked
everything's
out.
recorded, fam. So they would have seen it regardless because it's on CCTV, bro.
That would become about to be like I'm just bait the next day, fam.
That's where I would cry, bro. I'd move the area, fam.
Employee gets knocked. That's where all our clout comes from.
Imagine, because I could never tell you that. You would just be like, I'm just bait or something, bro.
I'd be like, wait, I would be scrolling and I see like a familiar McDonald's and I'm like, is that our McDonald's? And then I see the guy standing there and it's just some light skinned nigga. I'm like, is that Malik? You know
the thing with the guy that punched the brother at Box Park?
Yeah.
I'll be looking like that, bro.
Yeah.
Someone put him in recovery position.
I'll be looking at the thing and I'm like, nah, that can't be Malik. And I send a message to the group chat and I'm like, yo, Malik, I'm like wilding with you and you send like a voice message. Yeah, man, just me, like, he knocked a couple tooth out, you know. I got a black eye, you know, but my dad's got it patterned, didn't it? My dad's got Nah, this episode's funny. This episode's funny.
A voice note, fam. Say, yo, I got rocked.
Yo, Kieran, they put I broke my jaw in it. I broke my jaw in it. I have to wear neck brace forever.
There's Pepsi in my nose, bro. Man said I sent the voice note. I got rocked, bro.
I'm in the ambulance now, fam. Nah, because that's getting posted to I'm Just Bait in a couple seconds, bro, after the thing that happened. And I know I'm finna see it as well, because that's just how luck is. I'm finna see it. I have to post that to my story, fam, for awareness, innit?
That's jokes, Sam. I can never chat to any girl I know.
I'd have to show that I'd have to ask, like, big man, you see, Your DMs would be going crazy. Malika, you okay? That's the only time a girl would DM me first, fam. Malika, you okay? I saw you in that video. You get rocked.
I would never respond to that. Because as soon as I say, yeah, I'm fine, she's going to be laughing.
I'd be laughing, fam.
Fam, I would move area, fam. I swear down.
I'd come to you and be like, bro, we have to go get back. I'm not going to be there to do it.
I'm not going to lie. I have to go.
I'm not going to be there to do it. Your dad, you and your... To be honest, your dad's scary, fam.
My dad will probably back me. I'm not gonna lie.
Your dad instills fear. I'm not gonna.
If someone got me on social media looking at, I swear, my dad will back me. I know that.
He seems ready to go to jail if he needs to, innit? Man said 5 years. That's not that much. Malik will get me out. Malik will get me out when he needs to.
I'll firm a little 5 years, innit?
I've been in the jungle for 5 years. I'm like a firm jail. And your dad would run jail. Oh no. Your dad's an intimidating
I love my dad, but I hate him at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. I love him in situations like this because I know he always will back me.
Because I feel like my dad would say he would back me.
When I'm in trouble,
but my dad's like me, but older and like because he grew up in Jamaica. He grew up in Jamaica, innit? So he's just like me, but like if I didn't have the internet and stuff like that. So he's just like he's basically a pacifist. He doesn't want to say he's basically a pacifist. So he would be like, yeah, Kieran, I'll back the thing if I need to, innit? No. But he would get there and be like, so why don't we start talking about this? Like, you don't need to start throwing blows. Think about your future.
Nah,
you know?
My dad will back me. I feel like my dad will firm my 5 years for me.
Your dad? Because I feel like your dad... Because you know when you get older, because you reach your prime and then you get older, but then you get the dad strength, innit?
Yeah.
When you get your dad strength... but I feel like your dad hasn't got weaker since his prime. I feel like your dad just keeps on improving until he throws at his back. That's what I feel that's going to happen. He's going to keep on improving until he throws at his back. And he's just going to... And your dad's just about to rot this nigga and his jaw's about... You about to see his jaw detach from his body, fam.
Nah, I love my dad.
And your dad's just about to be standing there, just stood over him. And
I love my dad because, like, you know in primary school you have the whole thing, my dad's stronger than yours thing. My dad's faster than yours. I always just win that shit. I just be like, shut up, bro. My dad will smoke all your dads, bro. But then the only thing is when I'm in trouble, fam, imagine when you're in trouble, fam, my dad's coming to me, fam, trying to rock me, bro, and I just go firm that shit, like.
Man would have been a conqueror back in the day, fam.
I love him.
I would have been leading tribes back in Africa, fam.
My dad was a reckless youth when he was in Niger, fam. My man said that.
Tribes.
That's probably one of the reasons he always try to make me go to school, fam. Like, get all nine, fam, because my dad used to tell me stories, fam. My man said, yeah, I just used to leave the country, fam, and just never told them, bro. I just left.
I should just be going Cameroon for fun for a motive, innit?
My man used to tell me I was meant to go to school, innit, but I just left the country, fam, because I was like wasn't feeling it. You know?
When Algeria for a motive, innit? That's what there was bad yali there.
My dad had to come back. My dad told me some stories, fam, but yeah, I just went little Wales, fam, just for a little motive thing. You know?
All my dad's stories are just him being awkward like me, and I'm like, damn, I wonder where I got this from. Because my mom's very out there. She's a very out there person.
Both my parents are out there.
I must have inherited that from my dad, because my dad's just awkward, Rev.
That's probably
and he's really awkward. He's awkward with me as well. So I'm just there, and it's too hard because we're both awkward people. But he doesn't like sitting it, because you know when you're in silence with someone and you're able to just be like, yeah, okay, we're silent. Yeah. It's not that deep. My dad don't like silence, bro. So he's always just like, So have you been drawing recently? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, can I see? And I showed it to him, and he's like, nice. When are you gonna start drawing people? I'm like, okay, thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why you even ask at this point, but he's like, so how's school? And I'll be like, I've been on summer for 2 months, Dad. Oh. Okay. Man's
acting like he's not around, bro. How's school? I've been on summer.
Because he is around. It's not like he ain't. Like, I talk to my dad pretty regularly.
But it's the way you said it. Like, how's school, son? I've been on summer for 2 months, bro.
Like he's there, but he kind of just he has like a little certain preset questions that he asks, and he's kind of just like, oh, okay.
When it's dead silent, my man just asks the same. He goes back to his default.
I'm just scrolling on my phone, innit? And I'm just like, he's just like, have you been talking to your brothers and sisters? And I'm like, yeah, Travis. I talk to Travis sometimes, you know, he's cool.
Yeah, you might want to beat that. He's like,
it's my brothers, man. I don't care. It's not Gyal. It's not someone who, he doesn't live in England, fam.
Oh, fair enough.
But I run up on my man. And I'm like, yeah, I talk to him from time to time. And he was like,
Travis
Oh,
Scott.
cool. No.
What? Whoa, guys, Kieran's famous.
Yeah, I just be chatting to. Travis Scott is the ugliest nigga on the earth, bro.
But he's got Kylie Jenner, bro.
Ugliest celebrity. He does, and he's a lucky bastard for that,
Man's
bro.
got Kylie, fam.
He is not.
He's
not
the longest out of
bro.
all the Kardashians.
He's not photogenic, bro.
Man's got Kylie Jenner.
Got a horse face. He's got a horse face. Anyway, you know, we should probably end this episode here.
Anyway, yeah. Oh gosh, that Pepsi came out, man.
We went like 10 minutes over what we've had to end at, but whatever.
Literally.
It's sick.
The episode was live.
I think this episode was my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. This is just confrontational, fam. It was confrontational and funny. I'm talking about you getting rocked. Nah, I can still never see that. Because I would be like, man,
the legs folded thing.
And then you come up to me and be like, Kira, we running back, and I'm about to be like, he ain't rock me though, like. I'm your friend, innit? I'll back you from the sidelines. I'll be in the back like, go on, lead, fam. Get rid of this nigga, bro. I'll find his Instagram if you need it. I'll find the socials, bruv. But I'm not backing you physically.
G at finding Instagrams, fam. Oh God, fam. This girl gave me but love, innit? Episode's done, yeah. We can't go over this, fam. Kieran, just know Kieran.
Follow the TikTok.
Kieran's you know that means Kieran's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
The GOAT. At finding Instagram. He's the GOAT. But anyway, yeah.
Just follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, turn on post notifications about all that. You know, we post on Saturdays, hopefully. No, posting on Saturdays, definitely, fam. Things pattern now. Things pattern now. Posting on Saturdays. TikTok, we post clips every now and then, and by every now and then I mean usually in a bulk session we post clips. Instagram, run up the Instagram. Instagram's kind of lacking right now, I'm not gonna lie. TikTok's going nice. Whenever we post clips, there's always one clip that does pretty well, like around 100 views. I think
this one's gonna do quite well though.
Popping.
This one should do
popping.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to clip. I just post the whole thing on TikTok.
just
watch
the whole thing, fam. It's all live.
Send this podcast to your mum. You know, she'll love it. She wants to get to know two aspiring black men. You know, give us her at. You know, send DMs of your mum. We'll be down. Especially me. I like older women.
That's true. He does.
I like going for older girls. Not like older girls, but I mean like girls who are older than me. You know. Anyway, and listen.
Hey, safe love.
Yeah, love.